Hey, what's up, YouTube? Do a little update on the water heater timer controller here. Basically, I changed my mind. I just wanted to incorporate it into the original enclosure of my existing timer. Okay, so I pulled the timer part out, which is this. You guys have all seen these probably on some of the walk-in freezer. So basically, I just pulled that off. That's what I've been using. But as I said in the first video, they just didn't have any, way to differentiate weekend from Monday through Friday. So I just kind of hacked this in real quick. My circuit board mounted with the plastic screws right there. Had my buttons mounted over here. This was a brand new LCD. But that is fried right now. See the read relay? I had this all working for days in test mode, just hooked up to a 24-volt contactor over on the bench over there. Worked fine. I go to hook it up here, and I'm just tie it to the pins that these go to. Well, the bad thing is, for some reason, they're using high voltage through these pins. Even though this wasn't directly switching the source, is this driving the circuit board that's in there. I don't know if I want to take that apart and break it, but there's a circuit board with a bunch of relays on it that go to all the terminals. And the way I had this configured for the 24 volt, I forgot I had a common pin tied over here, and it went back to this LED, and somehow the high voltage tied to the contacts backfed through there and went through the chip and into this LCD display, and it toasted it. And I was like, what? So I thought maybe something touched or whatever, so I put my other LCD in here, hooked it back up. It worked fine on the bench. Go over here, hook it up, fried. I'm like, what the heck is going on? And then I finally realized what was going on. So now I just made an order last night for 3 more of these to get them back in stock. And so right now I got it hooked up and working, but with no LCD display. At least I hope it's working. It's all tied in. I know if I push this button, this is my normal override button, and we're not in the time for, we're in the on peak time, so I don't want the water heater on. So I can hit this for like my override, and watch, you'll see the green LED should come on. See, there it goes. I know if I hold this button, it was to reduce the time and eventually just go to 0, and it should turn it back off. There we go, it's off. So the controller's running, but I have no way to see the LCD and set the clock. So what I did was, with my programming software, I just hooked up this is my connection to program the chip. I just hooked up my programmer to it and set the starting time, the default time from when I program it, and powered up to be the current time, like right now when I programmed it. So I set it for 5:30 and then programmed it and turned it on, and the clock will be set at 5:30 when I power up the chip. So right now, hopefully the clock's running. I'll come out here after 7 and see if it if it turned on the water heater, because that's when it's supposed to. I just have the temporary wires, the jumper cables going up to this 24-volt transformer that's for the doorbell. And that's what I'm just going to power this off of anyway, because it's just powering electronics. So anyway, I'll come back out in a couple hours and see if that, actually it's another hour from now, I should catch it and see if it turns it on. Okay, it's 7:02. I just missed getting out here before the time was scheduled, but evidently it's kicked on. Green light's on down here, the stock light on that circuit board there. Just see if I turn my light off on my smartphone here. So water heater should be on, and hopefully it won't take too long to get some more of those liquid crystal circuit boards. But when it's done, I'll be able to see all the readings from the front, just like I was in the programming. I'd like to be done with the project, but I guess it's going to be continued once again.